That should fix it.
Alright, what the fuck were we doing?
We'll check the agenda as soon as we start the stream and start playing the game. I gotta send the notices out, the feelers out to the peoples.
Because I remember we talked to the magical reality bending.
And that was the very last
rich
thing
man.
we did was talk to the extremely wealthy man. But I think we do have some stuff in our agenda that we have left to do. Take a look at what our journal says. Okay. We have a smoker to deal with tomorrow night. Let me see.
Let's get people to sign the union guy's document. That seems easy.
Let me look at the petition.
You remember that game I told you about, Bury Me, My Love?
Yeah.
I just got it for 74 cents off of Steam. I'm going to play that after Vampire, I've decided.
A 12 to 40 month.
Let me put a point into logic. With our new enhanced logic, we should be able to figure out a way.
That's what that noise reminds me of.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month. There is no loophole. The simple truth is, the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
Look, Kim. These people are going to have to move away. Can we do something about that?
I should have seen it. Evrard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone. However,
Forge your
we need
signatures.
access to the coast before we do anything. Evrard won't believe you got villager signatures if you can't even get to the village. You can try a forgery as soon as we can cross the waterlock.
Alright, so we can't get to the place yet, so we can't get people to sign the thing that we can't get there yet.
The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number. Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny, shriveled head of cauliflower. The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has... You wouldn't ordinarily have cause to handle jacketed bullets.
I'd like to hear the voiceover.
Sorry.
Uses cast bullets only. Little pebbles of metal loaded from the muzzle, usually in a cartridge.
What do
Wait
I
a
do?
minute. Hang on. What the fuck does that say? You wouldn't ordinarily have cause to handle jacketed bullets. The citizens' militia uses cast bullets only. Little pebbles of metal loaded from the... So, police in this world specifically use muzzle loaders? That's
Apparently.
interesting. So,
I mean, we
Okay, I
we
was-
are the part of the citizens militia. Like, the real police have been gone for a long time.
so here's the thing, right? If you're... They might as well not even give them access to firearms if that's what they have access to.
You want to explain for the
Because-
people in the audience?
So, basically, like, if somebody has the modern incarnation of a bullet, which is a jacketed bullet, they're able to fire more in succession. They're able to reload quicker. So while you're pouring the gunpowder and putting the fucking balls in the gun, they could have already reloaded and shot multiple shots at you in the time it would take you to do that.
Consider the counterpoint. It's better than having no gun whatsoever.
No, it is not. It's actually an insult to be given that in a world where jacketed bullets exist. Like, you're literally, like, you just having it is like somebody being like, all right, are you going to a sword fight? Yes. Okay. Here's a twig.
Okay, fair. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. What do I do with you, Bullet?
What?
I said, what do I do with you, Bullet?
Well,
Wait a
if I
minute.
was the bullet,
I just
which I'm
remembered
not,
something.
I would say find the weapon that shot me.
Go ahead.
Listen. Okay, so, all right. We know that our character's gun is missing. We now know that the gun he would have had access to is a muzzle loader. This means that my theory of his gun being used on the suspect is not true.
That's correct.
And
That's correct. I
that-
didn't want to shoot you down without having an evidence to support it, but yeah, that is correct.
That also means that whoever shot him, obviously not a police or militia member. So that rules out a few suspects. So that means we're not going to be framed by Evart like I originally thought.
Because the gun that was involved in the shooting could not possibly come from a cop.
Yes, at least not standard issue.
If we find who owns it, we will have likely found who used it, possibly to kill our victim. In conclusion, the more we know about this bullet of yours, the better.
Let's look closer.
The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter. This is a real killer, not some garbage street ammo. You can feel it. The core is lead. The brass jacket probably didn't cover the entire bullet. Otherwise, the softer metal wouldn't have expanded quite like that.
Look at the
You can
jacket.
just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard.
And the core?
It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound.
What can you say about the bullet so far?
It's a soft point bullet with a lead core and a brass jack close to 8 millimeters in diameter.
Okay. Jacketed means it would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, and not from a muzzle
What
loader
the-
like those typically found on the streets of Revachol West.
What?
You have a question?
Why the fuck is the word breech loading being used? What does he mean? Do they still not have regular fucking
It's
firearms?
a military grade breech loading rifle. I don't understand the question here.
This is like... Okay.
And the cops have
He's-
muzzle loaders.
Okay, let me help you understand. Breech loading, you've played Doom 2016, right?
Mm-hmm.
Breech loading is the double barrel shotgun.
Okay, like you have to fire one shell, like you put the shells in after each shot.
Yeah, it's one shot per. So like this still indicates to me that in this world where radio, electricity, cars, trains, boats exist.
We still do have automatic loading guns, correct?
Yeah, we still have shit for weapons. I just don't understand it.
It is what it is. This is the universe we live in, buddy.
Let me help you understand. Like,
Now, I know what
This-
you're saying, but for the viewers, please explain.
this is like 100-year anachronism.
You mean to say it's disco?
Like, I haven't even heard mention of a revolver yet, and revolvers are not mechanically complicated. Like, anyway, just continue. I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm at this rate.
That would be very disco of you, though.
We were right. This came from a serious weapon. Highly
Oh, shut up,
unusual.
Endurance.
The people of Revachol haven't carried breech-loading weapons like this for nearly half a century.
The people of Revachol haven't been carrying breach-loading weapons like this for nearly half a century.
Even
Just
the
to
RCM
continue.
uses ordinary injected conical bullets. This is strange. Very strange. I like this, officer. Strange means unique. Unique means incriminating. We need to find the gun that shot it.
I love Kim. This is unusual, which is good for us, because unusual means it's easy to identify.
Something tells you that won't be any time soon. This'll have to be one of those epic tasks that's open for a while.
All right, time for
Determine
4.
what type of weapon shot this.
A rifle, Revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old 4.46 millimeter from the surplus left over from the turn of the century. Probably an antique or a retrofitted antique.
I do want
Okay.
to point out the fun thing about this game is we are talking to our own hand-eye coordination right now.
So, okay, the thing right there is even admitting that it was fired from an old ass fucking gun.
Yeah, that was retrofitted, potentially.
So what does a modern firearm look like in this fucking world?
I don't.
Like, what do they have?
That's a good question. But I do
I'm not
like
gonna-
like being able to have a dialogue with my hand-eye coordination to say, oh yeah, obviously, like you should know because you're me, that this is an old 4.6 millimeter rifle. Obviously.
I wonder if that's a real ammunition type.
The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle, a Revacholian manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theater of the anti-centennial revolution 50 years ago. No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war, so there are still a lot of these old military rifles floating around, usually broken. The quality was appalling.
Who uses Bell Margrave rifles these days?
Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock bangers. You're looking for a well-preserved antique, most likely.
Actually, okay.
What
Well,
are you thinking? Bullet?
I have something interesting to tell you then. Okay. So in modern theaters of war in the real world, there are still people using guns made from 100 years ago.
Yeah.
So that detail is accurate to reality. So there's actually footage of the Ukrainians from earlier in the conflict, like 3 years ago, where one of them was literally using, because they had such limited equipment on demand, they were literally using a World War I machine gun.
If the gun can be serviced and still functions, why not use it?
Well, so the reason you don't want to have the reason you don't want to be using specifically like a World War I machine gun is logistics, because what the U.S. figured out after World War II is that during World War II, all the major guns used in it all had different ammunition types, which meant logistics
so
were
you don't have standardized
bit-
ammunition the way we do today.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
the NATO stuff is the reason why it's all standardized.
Okay,
So-
we don't have, so you'd have to access, you either have to make or find some way to like acquire antique ammunition.
Yeah, like, and the thing is about World War I machine guns specifically, there used to be a class of you. Are you familiar with the term light machine gun?
Yes.
So there was at a point a light machine gun, medium machine gun, and a literal heavy machine gun. Those guns had different calibers. So like, yeah, it just made logistics a pain in the ass even back then. So that's why you don't ultimately want to have that. The other problem is with World War One machine guns, they were made before the engineers of firearms found a better way to cool the barrels of the gun, because under sustained gunfire the barrel gradually
Really
heats up and
overheat.
can get
Mm.
well, the problem is it can get warped.
Oh,
It's
because
just,
the heat melts the barrel or warps the barrel.
yeah, it'll fuck with the rifling, all sorts of shit. So like what they'd have to do is in the middle of like heavy sustained fire, it's also worth mentioning that you would have to have entire crews for just a single machine gun back then. You would have to have somebody carrying spare parts, spare barrels, and of course another person handling ammunition, and then another person handling firing it. So like you'd have to have like a 5-person team to move these things around. They were also really fucking heavy. So there's a lot of reasons why you absolutely do not want to be using an older vintage gun. But like, yeah,
But if it's all you got, it's all you got.
yes, the reason why it was notable that that clip went around was showing how fucking desperate they were.
Yeah.
That was what was notable about it.
Although in this case, we presume that the gun was probably from a someone who had more money, like who was who was like a mercenary.
No, I like to think that they probably got it from. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, I don't know what Ukraine's gun laws.
Well, it does say
like.
guerrilla fighters often use these kinds of weapons here.
They could have gotten it from any number of things. They could have gotten it from a museum. They could have gotten it from a collector.
I also recall that our victim is like a mercenary who was a union buster, so probably be decently paid.
Oh, okay. We're back into disco. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to transition back into the game, but yeah, I am glad you're here because having a gun enthusiast here actually is very, very nice to have to explain these kinds of details.
Mm-hmm.
I think I know where this came from. Dangle the bag thoughtfully.
Okay. And?
The shot probably came from a Magrave rifle.
An antique. That makes sense. There can't be many breech-loading rifles floating around in Martinez, or anywhere in Ravachol, really.
It's probably a good thing.
I have to hand it to the monarchs. It's quite admirable that they took the advice of criminologists last century and banned the use of breech-loaders in peacetime. Some new RCM recruits get impatient with their muzzle-loaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons, but they realize it's worth it in the end.
Prohibiting peacetime law enforcement to front-loaded rifles is a policy enforced by the Moralist International in all the nations of the Real Belt.
Wait a minute. I need to read this statement. Hang on.
Would you like me to reread it for you out loud? Which one?
The encyclopedia statement. Prohibiting peacetime law enforcement to front-loaded rifles is a policy enforced by the Moralist International in all the nations.
You remember the Moralist? That's the political belief that Kim subscribed to in his youth and doesn't know if he still believes in that anymore. The Moralists.
So, I'm sorry, just imagining an organization telling, like, America, yeah, y'all can't have Glocks. I just can't imagine it.
Well, remember, this is a different universe. In the backstory of Disco Elysium, the revolution failed disastrously, and the center-left and center-right parties took control of the government.
As you do, yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, I literally cannot with what that says.
Like, the idea of this happening in the real world seems profoundly, like, impossible.
Yes.
You consider every shot. I like it.
Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens had access to firearms that could shoot multiple rounds without pausing to reload. After the first shot, the second, third, and so on come much easier.
Yeah.
But back to the investigation.
Could the victim have been mixed up with foreign guerrilla fighters?
Let's find out. Next step, finding the gun itself.
The bullet has nothing more to say.
6 crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white, a bell-shaped crown.
What is this, Kim?
This is the Insulindian lily, called Maybelle's or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
This flower is a spring flower, but it's a bit early for that, isn't it?
What is the revolution?
What is revolution?
A big political and military conflict. Ask around or buy a book.
He seems annoyed.
Who pinned them? Which side?
The revolutionaries, so the communers and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the kingsmen too. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol of the Civil War.
Does this flower blossom in early spring?
Yes, but not this early. Not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
Is it coincidence, it being on the roof?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
Very well.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand. Water flows under the channel bridge. Dark water. You rub your sides for warmth, but there is none.
Blow on your fingers.
Inland, above the Martinez distributary, the channel that brought wastewater from the silk mills of Jamrock, and then dead bodies during the war. The wrinkled fingers of an old man crush flower petals, then sprinkle them in the stream like white salt.
All right. We're at a point where we can probably get the body over to the precinct.
I love how a lot of this game is standing completely still.
It's great though, isn't it?
It cracked me up. Like, the times when Kim is not talking, your character is just sitting there staring at the bullet.
Well, no, he's talking to his hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, but that's in place of you, like, your internal thought processes.
You saying
Like,
you don't talk to your hand-eye coordination every now and then?
I mean, the way they
The file cabinet
present it
stands
is
steady as
fun,
ever,
and
the unlocked drawer slides out to greet you.
Let's put a point into volition, so that
is funny and novel, but like, I trust that it's all
drawer
internal
slides-
monologue and shit.
The file cabinet.
Well,
stands
no,
steady
because
as ever, and the
well,
unlocked
yes,
drawer slides out. to
but
greet
also
you.
like there are options where you can tell Kim that your brain is talking to you and telling you that about these things. So it is a real like these are real voices in Harry's head.
Yeah, but still, like, right now, he's just staring at the cabinet.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Look at the
It
note.
appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Look, Kim, a to-do list with list of errands for Evart.
One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list. What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs? Booze? Blood? Remember, Leo, all items on
Okay,
the
there's
list.
nothing
The
here.
drawer slides shut.
I want Kim Kutsuragi to be isekai'd into
That
America.
felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely. You should tell people to fuck off more often. No, you shouldn't. You're an officer of the law.
Kim, I think you tell people to fuck off more often. It felt really good.
Not as a general rule, but that one was justified. Better to get the lay of the land before telling people to fuck off.
We stand Kim, man. He's so good.
That means you should do it whenever you feel like someone's disrespecting your authority.
Fuck yeah, motherfuckers.
That's the spirit. Never forget. The whole world's a wooden house, and you're a goddamn flamethrower.
I think this game's starting to understand me very well.
Never forget. The whole world's a wooden house, and you're a goddamn flamethrower. That's Half-Life for you.
Oh, don't make me sad.
What? All good things come in threes.
We're never gonna see Half-Life 3.
Hey, at least they had 3 episodes.
No, they didn't.
No, they had Half-Life Episode 1, Episode 2, and Half-Life Alyx.
That was a prequel.
Alright, let's put the flashlight out before Kim starts yelling at me again. And I think it is time to give him the body to send to Precinct. Sorry, we will not get the armor this playthrough.
I'll live.
Hopefully. Quick save.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red.
Bag him and tag him.
Guarding over the freezing cold.
All right.
There go those beautiful enamel boots. You will never own the full set now. May they rest in processing. Oh well, in another lifetime.
I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands, I'll take the legs.
Bag the corpse
Bag
carried
him,
to motor
tag him.
carriage. Kim's off for the rest of the day, so now it's just
You don't need
us.
that. You don't need that flashlight.
Sure don't.
Crowbar, though.
See if anything else we have in here is worth looking at. I think so. Now what's next on our task list? Add more beauty. Oh right, we can talk. We can make the wall beautiful.
Do it.
You gotta first talk to the girl, the graffiti artists. You get supplies.
What do they call it? It's what, graffito?
Yeah. I think something like that, yeah.
Why? Graffiti just... Everyone knows what graffiti is.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
That isn't a fresh paint smell coming from the wall. She's using heavy fuel oil. Red-dyed heavy fuel oil is only used in government vehicles, or at least that's the idea.
Is that government fuel oil?
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself.
Sucked it out, okay.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
That's some clever cultural commentary.
You ain't seen nothing yet, piggy boo.
Said 5 art cop lines.
You are the art cop.
Cindy, I need some paint and your brush too.
What for?
The apocalypse is coming. I need to warn people.
What do you think I'm trying to paint here? A mural for a better tomorrow? Why do you really?
Doing renovation.
But boring. You're not using
It's for art,
my
okay?
lovely well, if it's for art. But what kind of art are we talking about?
Everything is sad and shit.
Sounds
Just give me
like
the brush.
you're just about to live out your self-pity, not make a statement. I can't have shit art. on
You'll
my
all
computer.
see.
Yeah, not gonna hold my breath, Piggy. You look like you'd
Yes.
suck.
Explain your artistic intentions.
Everything, really.
Do it.
You don't have the skills to execute something like this in practice. But, oh boy, the idea's going to blow her fucking mind.
I'm going to create a highly detailed skeleton of an ancient bird that went extinct 100 million years ago!
She squints her eyes.
I'm going to paint it red using heavy fuel oil, and I'm going to set the fucking light on fire!
On fire.
It's the Phoenix! Get it? What do you say?
I say, sod off. You don't have the technical skills to do that.
What's your
Thought you'd
problem?
I like your idea. Should have thought of it myself. I don't need this kind of competition in my neighborhood.
I didn't realize you were so
Bigger than
petty and
your-
insecure.
Insult me all you want. You're still an art cop, sans art materials.
Oops, my apologies. I guess I was trying too hard. You're a police officer, and a grown-up. Why are you trying to impress her? Maybe try a different approach, like climbing up there.
Oh, you're probably just... Oh, we didn't. Oh, we did open the door on this side. We're good. We're cool. We're cool.
I think it's time to fist fight her.
When I climb up, we can just walk up.
You can do that, right?
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
We cops don't like closed doors or unreachable perches or people having high ground on us.
Yeah, you got me now. The dynamic between us has completely changed.
Sorry for invading your personal space with this, but I need to take that paintbrush from you, kiddo.
And I need an aircraft carrier. So what?
How come you're letting this baby rat run circles around you? End this now.
Give me
No,
the goddamn
one.
brush.
Fine, take it. I'm all out of fuel oil anyway.
You know what you should be able to find in your government-issued vehicle? Red-dyed heavy fuel oil.
Did I just use paint?
Are you kidding me? Fuel oil is so much cooler. No way you're disfiguring that beautiful wall with something as pedestrian as ordinary paint.
You know what? Conceptualization has a good point. That's a good fucking point. Cindy's brush. We have it.
Had to go through a lot of effort just to acquire that thing.
We need to find government-marked heavy fuel oil.
It's in Kim's car, I'm sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, Kim took the car with him.
Fuck. Well, there's got to be a way for us to get some of these objectives out of the way. There's so damn many.
This wall is too beautiful. It really is. Let's see if we there is a car that we can use. I'm pretty sure Kim's vehicle is gone, but we can check. See what else that might be over there. Yeah, okay, there's no car here. Yeah, let's see what other things are on our list are to do.
Yeah, there's a lot.
We should take a bath at some point.
Yeah, let's go upstairs and do that. Let's head over to our room and take care of that. I mean, you know,
We can before.
seems easy enough.
We still have some time today. We can go ahead and do that and do something, then go to do something else. Oh, we can talk to Miss Orange Sunset Disco with
What
Kim
now?
gone too.
Oh.
This is
Time
not
to
the
take a
cleanest
bath.
bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner than you are right now. Ah, that soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you. The bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons. The water is only lukewarm, but still comforting, like amniotic fluid. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks, like sad duckies. You feel nice and lonely, and so tired.
Take them out.
Take the
What are
beer
you
cans
doing?
Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub. But it's easier than being alone with your thoughts outside the tub. They're not even really thoughts, just assorted sensations. None of them acute enough to focus on. You see the corpse. You can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take more than one bath to get rid of that stench. Then, houses along a narrow street. A video rental. Darkness on the planet's curvature. Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools. What are you doing? You're not some fat fish in a fucking aquarium. Time to get moving.
He's right.
The waterline recedes.
Can you die
as
if you're in
stand.
there too
You are
long?
cold.
No, we actually,
Your
like, but,
clothes
you know, it does
stick to
take
your
time from the
still moist
investigation.
Skin.
Did we complete
A
the
mirror
quest?
hangs on the bathroom wall.
Yes, we did.
In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
All right, let's
A
try
mirror
to
hangs on
find
the
out the
bathroom
source of the
wall.
expression.
In it, it belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
So I adopted it. Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
When I need to add a clicking sound, I feel like I need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. Sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix, because, unlike Guillaume le Million, you are a police officer. It's your nifty little way to say, I'm armed and dangerous.
How long ago was the new?
There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Anything else? Like who I am? Why did I become a cop? Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that.
I guess that's it then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Let's try to fix the faucet while we're here.
Yeah.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. The faucet is quite terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place. You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose. The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
Do you want to try to stop the expression?
Yes.
It's like something snaps in you. A nerve ending. A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long. Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back
I
at you.
love that the portrait changes when we lose the expression.
Mm.
All right, we can talk to Miss Orange Disco Dancer.
Are they ever going to explain what the fuck disco means in this world?
It's disco, buddy. What do you mean?
Brandon, that's not helpful.
Oh, well, it is disco, though.
All right, what's disco?
You know, it's disco.
No, what is it?
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
Now that Kim isn't here, let's talk about Sunday night.
Ah, yes. The night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you you're a police officer.
The date of your re-entry into the fossil record.
It's one of the first things I remember doing in Elysium.
Wow. Elysium. You don't hear that term often.
She's a glib girl, but she liked the wording.
Did you hear something Sunday night from my room?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I can't say.
Disco
Probably not.
Inferno.
Sounded like you were flying solo.
You mentioned loud disco music.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations prime among them.
Oh, that? Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Good point. No one likes OO.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Then, doesn't life get hard because we go on?
Yeah, we go on all right.
I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of that time you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this?
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also
What else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
When you say wounded, do you mean that in a cool way? Like a wild beast?
Yes, it was very cool.
It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it.
Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
That's so me. What did I do?
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything else?
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Can you imagine having this guy's neighbor doing this until fucking 5 o'clock in the morning?
So, I've lived in a place where someone was being too loud on the floor below me, and I needed to go to sleep for work tomorrow. I got up, walked downstairs, knocked on the door, and it was a bunch of college people having a party. And I was like, could y'all keep it down? I am trying to sleep for work tomorrow. And they're like, you wanna join us? And I was like, no.
I got work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wow. That sounds like college students though.
Yeah. Yeah. Are we going to thank her or
So thank you.
No problem, sir.
Let's return to this later miss.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Actually, now that I hear superstar and law official in a sentence, they sound perfectly fine to me. That's me. I'm a superstar.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Baye, badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights.
Action!
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Alright.
Jam Rock Shuffle?
We don't need better loot from containers.
Yeah, we are godlike at this point. How come there's more of those things up and it said unlock and you didn't click on unlock?
Oh, I didn't see it, that's why. You have skill points to unlock these. So we're gonna think about being some kind of superstar. -2 logic. This seems unlikely. Let's think about Guillaume de la Million and what happened to him.